What's up guys, welcome to Spare Change. Here on the channel, we do a lot of home theater related videos, and we also discuss video and audio content like streaming media, and of course 4K and 3D Blu-rays. So if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. In for a review today, we have the movie that kicked off the franchise, 1996's Mission Impossible on 4K Blu-ray. I'm not here to review the movie, but rather share my thoughts on the video and audio quality. Now for some tech specs. The movie was shot on 35mm. It's got a 4K DI. It's rated PG-13. Runtime is 150 minutes. Aspect ratio is 239:1, so there will be black bars. Now if you're a fan of the movie and only own the standard Blu-ray, I think you're doing yourself a disservice by not owning this disc. The transfer on this movie is clearly head and shoulders above the regular Blu-ray in all visual aspects. But if you're a grain hater, be warned, there is a fine layer of grain seen here. Coming from the regular Blu-ray, the overall image is very clean, tighter, and more refined. Edges are sharper and offer more detail, whether it's your standard close-up shot of faces that can look very revealing, or just the backgrounds. Textures that were lost on the Blu-ray is now highly resolved thanks to the added 4K resolution. Now this isn't going to be 4K ultra sharpness, but it is an obvious upgrade over the prior release. The movie was also shot with a certain aesthetic, so depending on what look they were trying to achieve, you may see some soft, even slightly blurry parts in a shot where the primary subject may be in focus. HDR usage here isn't going to be ultra bold and vivid, but rather reserved and used just enough to bring added depth to the image. Color saturation is richer and offers a wider variation of tones, which makes the Blu-ray seem pale in comparison. Black levels offer increased contrast and brings more life and pop to this new 4K transfer. Shadow details also well maintained and not lost during the darker scenes. And again, this was shot on film, so the grain can fluctuate between tight and controlled to somewhat heavy at times. I personally don't find it distracting, but I know many folks may not like it.
You've never seen me very upset.
Audio gets a new lossless 5.1 Dolby True HD mix, and I thought it sounded slightly more dynamic and nuanced over the Blu-ray's Dolby Digital mix. The helicopter scene at the end had a decent effect as the helicopter blades whirl around the side channels, and the elevator shaft scene also gave you a sensation you were in the enclosed space with echoes and mechanical noises, providing some good ambiance. The musical score here was also much more detailed and filled the front soundstage with increased clarity. Bass response had decent presence, but was nothing earth-shattering, and dialogue was always clear and intelligible, so no issues there. So for audio, I'm going to go 7.5. I would have liked a new immersive mix, but they did keep it all original, and what was good back then is still just good now. For video, I'm going to go 7.8. It's a clear boost over the regular Blu-ray, but I think for most people who buy this, they may think it's still kind of soft compared to today's top 4K sharp transfers. When comparing this to recent catalog titles like Saving Private Ryan or Braveheart, I think it falls short of those. But like I said, if you're a fan of the movie, it's a definite must-own as it's the best it's ever looked. I'll leave a link below if you want to pick it up or to check prices. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Mission Impossible in 4K. Don't forget to like and share, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys again in the next one.